Right. Iban Putahamotama. You all welcome to the grade 11 English medium maths paper class today. So we are now at the paper number 58. Right. This is the paper published by the Ministry of Education as model paper for this year 2025. So I think everyone ready to discuss that paper. So you can learn something new concepts here. So everyone concentrate on the whole discussion. So we have just two more papers before the exam. So my target was that completing 60 papers. So we will complete that one. Just we have remained the two papers. So this is 58 and 59 and 60, right? Very full rounded number, and then I complete the class. Okay. So I will discuss more two papers after this 59 and 60 papers. Okay, so we just close to the exam, right? Very close to the exam. So I think everyone okay with now the theory concepts and the applications. So we did 60 papers, means a wonderful achievements as in even in Sinhala and the English medium paper class series in the Sri Lanka. Okay, so you have that lucky. If I think a lot of you participate to the almost more than 40 papers at least. Some are here participated for 60 and did 60 papers. So now we will move to the discussion today. Okay, right. So now turn to the answers, and if any questions you can ask right clearly. Right, paper number 58, turn to the paper. Right. Okay. Right. This is a paper discussion. This is Ministry of Education, Higher Education and Vocational Educations. The model paper for 2024-25 means for this exam as a practice test. Okay. So one by one, I will discuss here. So right now we will check the answers here carefully. Right. If any questions, if any doubts, you can ask any clarifications while the session is ongoing. Okay. Now we will start the questions. Right. Right. So now we will move to one by one questions. Right. Um, right. Now check. So Vidwa deposited 6,000 rupees in a bank which pays 8% annual simple interest rate. How long after does he receive 1,440 rupees as the interest? Okay. For this kind of questions, we can find out first the annual interest. That means interest per year. How to take just 6,000 multiply with 8%. So 8 upon 100 into 6,000. Okay, then you can see that two zeros being cancelled, then 18 to 60, that gives you rupees 480, that is the annual interest. Okay, then they have received 1,440 total interest. So this is yearly interest. Then how many times elapsed? So how to take the total interest rupees 1,440, just divide by the annual interest, that is 480. Okay, then divide and see the answer. 0, 0 cancelled. Then 144 divided by 48, right? So you can see the answer now, 3 years. So how many 48s there for 144? 3 years. So that is one method. There is another method called, so similar small questions, but for the, especially remember for the other questions, you have for simple interest, there is a formula. Do you know that? I have taught you this one, but not normally in new syllabus that is not using much. But although we are not using as a formula, that is applicable, right? What is that? I equal PRT over 100. What is that formula? I equal PRT over 100. Yes, Ravindu. Good. So P is the loan or the deposit, then R is the interest rate, then T is the time, 100 is a constant, and then I is the interest. Okay, here that is applicable, that is easy for finding whenever interest given and rate given and loan asking, time in asking, interest rate asking, that kind of questions that very useful in the second paper. If you receive such questions, you can use the I equal PRT upon 100. Here if R is applied by the annual interest, T should be the number of years. If R is number of month, then T should be the R is equal monthly rate, then T also by month. So that is fine. Then in a triangle ABC, BAC plus ACB equal 100. BAC plus ACB, ACB, BAC plus ACB, ACB, right, equal 100. So that means the sum of these two angles is 100. Okay, find the value of BAC using the given information. Right, now check some advanced question. So here that means this angle 2x. So 2x plus, right, 100. Why? Directly the sum of these two becomes 100. So here 2x, the other one, plus the sum of that 200 equal 180. So now you can subject 2x equal 180, subtract 100. So 2x equal 80 degree, then subject x, divide by 2 both the sides, then x equal 40 degree. So x equal 40 degree. Understood. So x equal 40 degree. Actually, what they're asking, BAC angle. No, this angle that is x. So directly that is 40 degree. 40 degree. Understood. So here we can see some different approach to the paper. So we are expecting that kind of paper, right? Not just easy paper this time. Right, now move to the question number 3. Find the least common multiples. We have done a lot of questions, more than right 100 questions would be there. We did LCM, okay, throughout the paper series and through the revise and rise. So here what you do, this is my easy method, right? You separate the terms. Here you write x squared and y, and then separate numeric separately. 4 x squared, x term and x term, and here y. Okay, then 6xy, 6xy means here 6 and x term and x term and y terms and y terms. So now you can choose the LCM here. Why the LCM? 4 and 6, you go to the bigger value 6 and then check 4 can convert to 6. No. Then you choose the second multiple of 6, 12. Then 4 can also convert to 12. Then 4 and 6 LCM is 12. Right. Then from the same terms, you take the maximum power, x squared, x means you choose x squared, and here y, you choose the y because that's only the y, maximum also y. So the answer gives you 12x squared y. That is the LCM. Okay. Right. So now we are moving to the question number 4. If log 5a equal 4x plus a as the power of 5, so that means the index notation asking, logarithm notation given. So you know that in index notation, logarithm of a to the base 5 equal 4. Now, right, transfer this base as a base of the other sides. Then 5 to the power 4 equal, right, a. So they're asking a as the power of 5. A as the power of 5. Yes, that is done. So in the different terminology they have used, just not telling that convert to the index form, they ask a as a power of 5. So that means index notation. So no need to simplify and take the answer. Why? They are not asking to find a, they're asking a as a power of 5. So that's it, easy. Right. Now move to the question number fifth one. According to the information shown in the figure, select and underline the statement from the following statement that match the remaining element of triangle ABC and PQR to be congruent. Right. So here one side and angle given. So the option there should be another sides. But when you select that side, the angle to be the included angle. Okay, then to include this angle BC equal here QR. We will check which one they are saying. AC equal PR. So AC cannot, right? Then BC equal QR, yes. This condition can BC equal QR. What happened? BC equal QR. Then this condition fine under which condition case SAS angle included, yes. Then BAC equal the other one, BAC, right, equal RPQ, RPQ. So that is also fine. Where under that case, that is under the angle side case, angle side case, and the side also corresponding, right? They are under AAS side. You have to check, right? Right. Right. Okay, now the second answer is the answer. Now this is important question, right? So in factorizing, this is the procedure. First, you have to check the common factors. Without checking the common factors, don't move forward checking the difference of viscous or trinomial. Just first check the common factors. If not common factors, only you move to the next two methods, right? Check the common. Here we have a common factor. What is that? 3 common. So 3 taken out, then x squared minus 3 into how much? 75? 25. Okay. Then you write here 3 x squared minus 25 is written as 5 squared. Okay. Then now here not finalized. This is the difference of two squares. Then how to write as a difference of two squared? X minus 5, 1. The other one, x plus 5. Okay, 3 into x minus 5 into x plus 5. Okay, fine. Seventh one, right, a sector of angle at the center 90 is cut out from the circular papers whose area is 154 square centimeter. Find the area of that sector, right? Just idea about the sector. So 90-degree sector means from a full circle, how much portion? So remember from a full circle, 90 is. So this is the full circle, right? 90-degree sector means, right, 1/4 of the full circle. So this is the sector cut out. Then 154 is the full area of the circle. Then 1/4 of that just divide by 4. So then you can see the area of the sector 4, 3. Right, just 38.5 square centimeters. Okay, just 1/4 of a full circle. Understood? Right. So as I mentioned in first paper, see on 24th, 24th is the March, maths is there. So first paper, what are the sectors you have available in the first paper? These are the three sectors available. Out of these three, one is there, right? Practice for the area and the perimeter, arc length, 45. So only these three. Okay, so you have to think that for the arc length or the circumference or they are asking that the area. So you know, get used to do the area and the arc length of these three sectors. So out of these three, one is there, not other sectors given. Okay, like 60, 30, 45, sorry, not 45, the other one, right? Right, question number 8. A multiples of 5 below 20, write the set in the set builder methods. So set builder method is the not familiar, much familiar to these students. So learn set builder notation. You write A equal Y, here also A. Then you define the X element. It's such that two dots, it's such that X is multiple of 5 below 20. So you write uh, X such that X is a multiple of 5. Then you write there is a range of X below 20. You can define it as 0 greater than that but less than 20. Okay. Okay, X such that X is a multiple of 5. Then you define the range below 20 means between 0 and 20. Below 20, so 20 cannot include. So here not equal marks there. Okay. So that is the way of writing in set builder notation. Fine. So if any doubts, ask. Right here, you will not write the elements. Some students write the elements like 5, 10, 15. No, that's not the set builder notation. That is the listing out the element method. Okay, understand how to read that one. 5 not equal. Can we says 5? What is that? Yes, instead of 0, you can use this one. 5 less than or equal X, right less than 20, greater than or equal 5, less than 20. That is also acceptable. Right. Right. Now the next one, question number 9. ABCD is a parallelogram. You can see here. Number. Right. So now you can see here, carefully see. Right, a very important part. ABCD is a parallelogram. Among the statements related to this parallelogram, uh, mark correct in front of the correct statement and this symbol correct in correct in statement. So ABCD is a parallelogram. So we will check, right? සාමාන්‍ය අපි රවිදු below 20 කිව්වහම අපි negative multiples ගන්නෙ නැහැ. Right. Negative ඒවා අපි multiples විදියට ගන්නෙ නැහැ. number එකක positive විතරයි අපි consider කරන්නේ. Right. එතකොට below 20 කියද්දි එහෙම වුණොත් infinity ට යනකම් යනවනේ. negative consider කරන්නේ නැහැ. Right, AB equal DC. So are they equal? AB equal DC. Yes. So that is the main feature of a parallelogram. The opposite sides are equal in length. So that is okay. Right. Then AC equal BD, the other pair of AC equal BD. Right. Is this diagonals equal in the parallelogram? No. The diagonals are not equal. Right. All the time. Not all the time. In some parallelograms, we can see the diagonal equals like rectangle, the diagonals equal. In squares, the diagonals equal. But in other parallelogram, the parallelogram definition defined for generally for any of the parallelograms. So that doesn't equal for every all the time. Okay, right. So then this is not correct. Then the other one DAB equal DCB. DAB. So this angle equal DCB. Yes, that is okay. Right. So that is okay. Correct. Why? Opposite angles are equal. So the other question I will teach you today. So if they ask this two equal, what is your answer? Send me to the chat. So they are saying that. Imagine. So this is mark. They are saying that DCA angle equal ACB angle. Is this correct or wrong? Send me to the chat. DCA means this one. They are saying equal ACB. Are these equal or not in a parallelogram? Is this correct or wrong? ඔන්න දැන් මෙච්චර ගණනලා සමහරු වැරදි උත්තර දානවා. Is that correct? ලින්ක් එක හම්බුනේ නැද්ද? ලින්ක් එක ඉල්ලනවා ළමයිද? Right. That is not correct, Puta. That is not correct all the time. That happens for, yes, that happens for rhombus, right, squares, but not for all the parallelograms, right? Remember that that happens only for the rhombus. These two equal, right, for rhombus only. Remember that. So that is not wrong. So how they give sometimes by the diagonals, the vertex angle bisect. The statement says that by the diagonal, their vertex angle bisect, not right. That happens only in the rhombus and the square also. Right. එක මතක තියාගන්න ඕක ළමයි ගොඩාක් වරද්දන ප්‍රශ්නයක් exam වල. Right. Question number 10. So the selling price of an imported electric item worth 80,000 rupees, a value added tax of 15% is payable on the purchase of the product. Find the value of the product including tax. Including tax, one shot you can apply the equation. How? If the initial value is 100, right, then with tax value is 115. 15% meaning is that. Okay, how about the rhombus diagonal? In a rhombus also, the diagonals are not equal. In rhombus, diagonals are not equal. Okay, lengthwise not equal. බලන්න හිතන්නකෝ square එක equal, but when it like slightly aligned, then what happened? One diagonal is bigger, the other getting closer. Think in the graphically also. When we push to the square, the rhombus can create. So then rhombus is like slightly aligned. Then that one diagonal is bigger, the other one is smaller. So they are not equal in the length. Okay, in a rhombus. So now if 100 there with tax 115, if that's so, what is the value? 80,000, how much rupees? So here two zeros equal, then multiply 115 into 800. So that gives you rupees 92,000. Okay, now check the next one. Okay, then here bring this minus half to the other side. So 1 upon x equal 2 plus 1 half. So 1 upon x equal, just make like improper fractions. 2 and half means 2 into 2, 4 plus 1, 5 upon 2. Now you can first multiply. So 5 into x, 5x equal 2 into 1. Okay, 2 into 1 is 2. 5x equal to, just divide by 5 both the sides. So 5 cancelled. So x equal 2 upon 5, that means 0.424. So this both okay. 2 upon 5 0, 0.4. Okay. Right, question number 12. The below pie chart shows how person spend his monthly salary. If an amount of 30,000 rupees is separated for saving, how much is separated for children's education? So saving 90 degree. So that is 30,000. Saving 30,000. So they are asking children education. So you have to find the children's education angle. So how to take that angle? So you have to add all the angles here to 360. So you can find out that angle. I write x plus 210 plus 90 equal 360. So here x plus 210 plus 90 means 300 equal 360. Okay. Then x equal just 360 subtracts 300. So x equals 60 degree there. X equals 60 degree there. So here the degree is 60. Now you can make a ratio in this manner. You write angle, then the persons. So angle for 90 degree, income, right? Income is 30,000. Then angle is what? 60 degree. How much the income? Make a ratio. 90 degree means 30,000. If that's so, 60 means how much? 0, 0 cancelled. Then 3, 2, 3, 3. Then 6, 3, 1, 10,000 into 2. That comes as 20,000 rupees. Put the answer as rupees 20,000. Okay, right. Just a pie chart question. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේ වගේ question එකක් ආවොත් first paper එකට normally if any questions about the pie chart and applying that, so that hint mean in paper 1 part B no pie charts there. Okay, that means that deals with the cumulative frequency curve or the histogram. Okay, whenever you see such kind of pie chart, because here paper is full balance in all level paper. Normally some competencies will not be duplicated, but some competencies will be duplicated, but mostly they are not mostly repeating the same competency throughout the paper. So that paper is set up under the essential learning concepts. They have several competencies there in the first paper, so that will not be repeated. So that is the major view. So the final section I will discuss the importance here, the how to time manage your paper, and how to select the questions and how to do the questions. The last session would be that one. Okay, so there I will teach you how to prepare to the exam. Okay, right. The midpoint of the line AD is X. Midpoint of AD is X. That is okay. DCB is a straight line, so DCB is a straight line, and OABC is a parallelogram. OABC is a parallelogram. Okay, OA equal 5, OA equal 5 centimeter. Okay, then find the length of BD. Length of BD they are asking, right? If this is 5, this is also 5 centimeter. Under which condition? Parallelograms, their opposite sides are equal. Okay, then you can apply the converse of the midpoint theorem. What is that converse? Why? Here you can consider this ADB triangle. Okay, one side midpoint given, and to a one side parallel line is drawn. Parallel line is drawn. Then what happened? This side is bisected. This side is bisected. So that means these two parts equal. Okay, which theorem you apply? Not the midpoint theorem. Firstly, you apply the converse of the midpoint theorem. Yes, Tony. Good. First, the converse of midpoint theorem. By that, the third side is bisected. Okay, understand? So then here 5 means here also 5, 2 times of 5, that 10s. So 2 into 5 centimeter, that gives you the 10 centimeter. Okay, so that is very important paper discussion. So everyone, right, try to have the full discussion. Right, now we are moving to the question number 14. The following right circular cylinder vessel is made of thin plate without lid. Without lid. Lid is not there. Radius 7 and height 5. Find the curved surface area of it. Right. Curved surface area of it. So what was your answer? Tell me the answer. Send me the answer of this question. The curved surface area. So what's the curved surface area? So you check, this is the curved surface area. You check this curved surface. So how to find the curved surface area? Just 2 5 RH. So the curved surface area is 25RH. Okay, 2 into 5 into R into H. R is what? 7 centimeter into H. Height is 5 centimeter. So 7171, then 2 into 2, 5 into 2, 10, then 220 square centimeter. What was your answer here? 220 square centimeters or any other answers? 220 years. As per this question, that is 220. But I saw here Sinhala medium paper of this model paper. There, so I need to tell that one. And the translation issue, oh, I think, I don't know what happened when it comes to the English medium paper. In the Sinhala medium, they are asking, make a Bahira Prushta Vargapale. Bahira Prushta Vargapale, right? The in English external surface area. Then what you have to add? They just translated as curved surface area, but curved surface area means this is the answer because curved surface is this one only. But if they ask this question in the exam, find the external surface area of this cylinder, then what you have to add additionally? What you have to add? So the curved surface plus here we have a base, circular base, but they mentioned that there is a not plate without lid. So here not lid not there, right? That means the top circle not there, just one circular area only. Then 5r squared you have to add one circle area you have to add if they ask in the exam the external surface area. හරිනේ ඕක තමයි සිංහල මීඩියම් පේපර් එකේ මේකේ අහලා තිබ්බේ. ගොඩක් ළමයි පුරුදු වෙලා යනවා කටපාඩම් කරලා total surface area කිව්වම curved plus 25r squared. ඒ ෆෝමියුලා වලට අනුගත වෙන්න එපා. එතකොට බලන්න මේකේ අහුවෙන්නේ මොකද්ද surfaces ටික curved plus the base. Then curved 25rh, base is 5r squared, not 25. Why? The lid is not there. That means no surface found. Okay, right. Remember that kind of questions would be there, right? Clearly see here, no problem. They mentioned the curved surface area only, huh? Right. So 15th, the expressions express the fourth term of the geometric progression as a power of 10 with the first term 8 and the common ratio 5. So you know that Tn equal AR to the n minus 1. So Tn, so they're asking 10. Okay, right. So they're asking here Tn equal AR in minus 1 apply. They're asking the 10 with the first term 8 and fourth term. So T4 equal A. First term is what? First term 8 and the common ratio 5. And then fourth term they're asking then 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3. Then 8 into 5 to the power 4 minus 3 is 20. Sorry, 4 minus 3 is 1. Sorry, 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is what? That is 3. So now 8 into, they're asking as a power of 10. Then 8 into 5 minus 5 to the power 3 means 125. 125 into 8 means 1000. So now they're asking the as a power of 10 means 1000 is 10 to the power 3. So your final answer would be 10 to the power 3. Hands up those who got the answer. Okay, right. Right. Now the question number 16. AB is drawn perpendicular to CD. AB is drawn perpendicular to CD. That is fine. The circle is center O. If AB equal 10 centimeter, so that 10 centimeter means 1 is 5, right? Radius is 5. Okay. And CD equal 8 centimeter. So CD equal 8 centimeter. And here when a perpendicular is drawn to a chord, that means the chord is bisected. Just mark these things. Then here CD is 8 means here 4 centimeter. Here also 4 centimeter. Okay, find the perpendicular distance from O to CD. O to CD, that means they ask in this length. So I extract this right angle triangle, right? So here this OP length, I am enlarging OPC triangle, here 90 degree. So here 4 centimeter they are. CD totally 8 means this is bisected. That's the theorem. So here 4 and radius is 5. So 5, 4 there. Then you know the Pythagoras triple. What is the Pythagoras triple? 3, 4, 5. So practice these Pythagoras triples. In the exams, they will have 3, 4, 5. Then 6, 8, 10. Right. Then 5, 12, 13. Right. Then we have another one 9, 12, 15. 9, 12, 15. So out of these four, one is there surely. Okay. So mostly these first three is applicable, but learn that four. Okay. You can apply directly in the first paper, that Pythagoras triples. Right. Now the question number 17. The following distance time graph shows how a person doing daily exercise within 10 seconds, right? Find the average speed of the motion. How to find the average speed? This time, sometimes a distance time graph possible. Sometimes this distance time graph possible, because you know that after 2018, never distance time graph given. 2018, a distance time graph given instead of that surface area question. Okay, right. So be ready with that. Right. So here they're asking average speed. So our average speed says that the total distance divided by the total time. Total distance divided by total time. So that's the logic. Total distance is what? So this is the ending point here, that to be connected to the y-axis to see the total distance. What is the total distance here? Distance by meters 20. Divide by the total time. So how to take the total time? Just connected to the x-axis. That's the total time. That is how many seconds? They are 10 seconds. So 20 minutes divided by 10 seconds. Okay, then what is the answer? 20 divided by 10, that gives you 2 divided by 1, just 2. S goes to the up, meter per seconds. Right. Total distance divided by total time. Hands up those who got the answer. Right. How to take the total distance? By ending point here connected to the y-axis. The total distance traveled is 20 meters divided by the time is 10 seconds. So are they asking the specific unit? No, Bhuta. The following distance graph shows a person to a daily within 10 seconds. Find the average speed of the motion. No, not 2 kilometers. Why? Normally meter per second is a standard unit. Meter per second, that's much standard unit. So they are not asking kilometer per hours. So don't make a trouble in the exam. If they do not mention a specific unit, you can give this is very standard unit, meter per second. Right. So the question number 18, find the maximum integers satisfy this inequality. So solve x like similar to the solving a simple equation, subject x. So you write here 3x plus 2 less than 8. So bring this 8 to the other side. So then bring this 2 to the other side. So 8 subtract 2. So 3x less than 6. So just divide by 3 both the sides. Then 3 cancelled out. So x less than 6 divided by 3 means 2. So x less than 2, they asking find the maximum integer that satisfy the inequality. Maximum integer. So x is less than 2 value. So after 2 less than 2, what is the maximum integer it can takes? 1. 1. Why 2 cannot include? No equal marks. They are less than 2. First integer you satisfy is 1. Right. The maximum integer that satisfy. So now we are moving to the question number 19. The center of the circle O and the point A, B, C, D lies on the circle. Find the value of x using the given information, right? Here you can see that the angle at the center is 100 degree. Okay, then angle at the sector is half of that. Here 100. Here half of 100 is 50 degree. Okay, one method. Now, understood? So this is the subtend at the center. This is subtend at the sector. Here, half here. Then you can see that this this triangle and exterior angle theorem. See that triangle. This is the exterior angle creates that exterior equal interior opposite sum. So now you can see that x plus 20 degree equal the exterior angle 50 degree. Then bring this 20 to the other side. So 50 subtract 20. So x equal 30 degrees. X equal 30 degrees. Okay. So mark the information in the diagram itself. Then that would be steps. Okay. Fine. Right now we are moving to the question number 20. Right, find the equation of the straight line AB in the given figure, right? Straight line equation they asking. To find equation, you require two things. What the two things? First, find the gradient. So you have two methods to find the gradient. When the graph part is drawn, this is the graph part drawn. So you can check, you can take this vertical height divide by the horizontal length. Without coordinate also you can find. Actually the coordinate is there now. So how to take the gradient in this manner? Right, this y height, vertical height. What is that vertical height? 5 divided by the horizontal length, that is 2. So 5 upon 2 is the gradient. Okay, because the tan theta is the gradient. So the other method is just take the y difference over x difference. The other method I will tell you. Just make this as coordinate. What is this coordinate? X2, y5, 2, 5. So here coordinate is 0, 0. Then how to find the gradient? Uh, y difference 5 subtract 0 upon 2 subtract 0. So then 5 upon 2 is the gradient. He asked in the equation, so this passing through the origin, if passing through the origin means they are intercept 0, why? It cut the y-axis at 0. So then format is y equal mx plus c. Right now, see 0, that means y equal mx type. That's known. If it passed through the origin, that is y equal mx type equation. So y equal m. M is what? 5 upon 2x. See 0, don't write 0, just 5 upon 2x. Hands up those who got the answer, 5 upon 2x. Okay, right. Right, 21. So these are bit detailed questions that they don't paper ki size එකත් එකපාර පොඩි පොඩි ප්‍රශ්න නෑ. 2.5 years you can take, but equation 5 upon 2x. සාමාන්‍ය decimal තියලා equations clear නෑ පුතා අපි. Gradient එක විතරක් ඇහුවා නම් 2.4 okay, 2.5 okay. මේකෙත් වැරද්දක් කියන්න බෑ 2.5x කියලා සාමාන්‍ය අපි equations decimal format එකට තියන්නේ නෑ. So y equal 5 upon 2x. Okay. Gradient එක විතරක් ඇහුවනම් 2.5 කියන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි fractions mode තියන්න ගැටලුවක් නෑ. Right, 5 upon 2x. බලන්න දැන් හැම question එකක්ම detail වැඩි නේද? exam එකේදීත් එහෙමයි, right? Gradient equation එක y equal y to the y2 minus gradient එකේ පුතා ඒ y1 y2 කතා වුන්නේ නැහැ අපිට. කොයි පැත්තට ගත්තත් y1 minus y2 එහෙම ඕනේ නැහැ. නිකන් තියාගන්න y difference over x difference. ඒතර y difference එක ගන්නවා නම් y start කරනවා නම් යම්කිසි coordinate එකකින් එතනම x coordinate එක මුලින් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. y මෙතන y ගත්තොත් y1 subtract y2 divide by එතන x කින් පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. x1 subtract x2. මට ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. මොකද්ද ඔයා ගත්තේ 1ද 2ද එහෙම මතක තියාගන්න එපා equations කවදාවත්. y1 minus y2 x1 එහෙම ඕනේ නෑ. මොකද්ද concept එක? y difference එක x difference එකෙන් බෙදනවා. y difference එක ගන්නවා නම් යම් ස්ථානයකින් y පටන් ගන්නවා නම් එතනින්ම x පටන් ගන්න. එච්චරයි ඔළුවේ දා ගන්න ඕනේ. right. එහෙමත් ඉගෙන ගන්න. නැත්තම් අමාරු වෙන්නේ. The following table shows the information obtained by measuring the mass of several packets of sugar and dal whose mass was recorded as 1 kilogram. Find the probability that random selected the packet from this sample has a mass less than 1 kilogram. Mass less than 1 kilogram. එතකොට මොනවා හරි කමන්නේ. ඒක පරිප්පුද සීනිද මොකෙක් හරි වෙන්න ඕනේ එකට අඩු වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට less than 1 kilogram you check what are the packets there. How many packets there? 23 plus 31. So here we have 23 plus 31. Then it comes as 3 plus 1 4, 2 plus 3 5, 54 packets there. Out of how many total packets? Now you check how many total. Here 54 there. Then here 46. 46 plus 54, what is the answer? 100. Total 100. So the probability is from 100 to 54. You can further simplify by 227 to 50. 27 upon 50. So that is the probability. Probability එකක් නේද අහන්නේ? Yes, 27 upon 50. Right, then 22, in the given circle, the center is O and AOB is a diameter, yes, fine. The point C and diameter, AOD equal 40, they are asking find the value of BCD. BCD, this asking X, right. So here 40 means all the time when you see the radius, right, make their symbol equal. Okay, so here 40 means make these two symbols equal, then radius equal, then these two angles equal. So how to do that one? Here 40 means the sum of these three angles is 180, then these two equal 40, then here 140, then shared equal, that means that is 70 degree. So here 70 degree angle. Okay, then that is 70, and here they are asking this angle. So you know that the sum of these two also 180. Why it becomes that is a cyclic quadrilateral. So in this cyclic quadrilateral, right, you can see that here x as 110 degrees. From 180 subtracts this 70, 110 degrees there. Okay, right. Now we move to the next question. Question number 23 there. A person at the top of 20-meter height vertical building. So a person at the top of B 20-meter height vertical building AB sees a point C on the horizontal plane with an angle of depression 40. All right. So from B it is looking, you have to make eye level there, horizontal line, right? Then from the eye level, it's looking C. So this is the angle of depression, that is 40 degree. Okay. Mark the given information in the figure, right? Then you marked here. Okay, right. Right. So now that is okay. So this is the information you have to mark. This depression should be marked. This is actually vision line that is connected. Right, now move to the question number 24. A equal this much, B equal this much. Matrix multiplication. Make a my matrix multiplication. Me par gipara vina mathematical theater. Me pare no. And some matrix multiplication ready when. So this is the matrix multiplication A and B. So you write 2 comma. So here 2 comma negative 3 A. What is the order here? Rows 2, columns 1. Then here 1, negative 1. That means here 1 rows, columns 2. So when the product happen, the order of the answer is here first and here second is starting. Here first and here second. So then it comes as write 2 by 2 matrix as the answer. Answers order is 2 by 2. Check the answers order before multiply. So here first one and here second one is the answers order. 2 by 2 means 4 elements build up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how to build up these 4 elements? The first row here multiply with here first column. Row into columns. Row into column multiplication. So here 2 into 1. Just then here first row with first column, just row is 2, column is negative 1, just 2 into negative 1 multiplication. Then here first row negative 3 multiply with the first column, negative 3 into 1, negative 3. Then here negative 3 into negative 1, positive 3. So then it finally the answer comes 2 into 1, 2, 2 into negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, and here positive 3. What is the order? 2 by 2. 2 by 2. Hands up those who got the answer. The matrix question this way. පෙරනේ පොඩියට හිටියට answer එක එන විදිය පොඩි දෙන්නෙක් multiply වෙලා ලොකු 2 by 2 matrix එකක් create කරා. මේක හොඳට බලා ගන්න. Right. Yes, order එක දාන්න ඕන පුතා. හැම විටම complete වෙන answers. Right. Put the order of the matrix. Right. Question number 25. So they are mentioning that OAB is a sector which is cut out from the circular plate with center O. A point P should be marked on the arc AB. Yes, on the arc AB. Which is equidistant to the 2 points A and O, which is equidistant to the 2 points A and O. A and O means 2 points. 2 points equidistance is the perpendicular bisector of OA. This is perpendicular. Make this symbol. This shows that is a perpendicular bisector. Then mark a point P. So this is the P. Then it cuts with the AB. That is P. Okay, now right, correct them and send me your marks out of 50. How much you gain for the part A out of 50? How much? Shiva 50. Very good. 48 Sasat, 50 Menudi. Okay, 42 Vibash. Right, Osara 48. Okay, Ginath 40. Ravindu 50. Well done. Right, 48 Umara. Very good. Then what about others? Yes, 48. 42, Hamshi, okay. Noha, okay. 42, right. So that is the model paper published by the Minister of Education. Okay, that kind of paper is the scoring means that is similar to your level marks. හරිනේ මේ marks මේ විදිහේ region එක තමයි එන්නේ. හරි හරියට කරනවා. එතකොට 59 paper එක විදිහට මම මේකේ discuss කරන්නේ second paper එක මේකේ second paper එක that would be the 59 paper. Okay, right, now check the answer. Right, 2/7 of a daily broadcast time of a traveling channel is allocated off to educational program. 1/3 is allocated to children programs and 5/8 of the remaining time is allocated to documentary programs. Right. මේක මෙන්න මෙහෙම හිතන්න පුළුවන්. මේකට මම අර chart method එක කියලා දෙන්නම්. කාට හරි ඒක අපහැදිලි වුණොත් දැනගන්න. Right. fraction එකක් ආපුහාම මේක අපිට පුළුවන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම chart එකකට ගන්න. Right. Learn this chart method. Right. So here the daily broadcasting 2/7 of daily broadcasting time television channel is allocated for educational program. So this is the broadcast, right? Total broadcast, right? Then you make an arrow and write daily program television and channel allocated for educational program. So educational program something, then it's allocated for the children's programs, right? Then you have the remaining, then you take the remaining. Okay, so these are the first three conditions remaining. Then they mention මේ සටහනින් බලා ගන්න fractions බැරි අය. So first educational fractions given 2/7. Okay, then children's given 1/3 for children's. Then remaining, you have to take the remaining. Then from the remaining, then මෙතනින් යන්නේ ගන්න. From the remaining, time is allocated for documentary programs. Of the remaining, how much? 5/8 of remaining. Remaining මොනවටද ගියේ? Documentary programs. Documentary programs. Documentary. එතකොට මෙතනිනුත් ආයි කොටසක් ඉතිරි වෙනවනේ. ඒක තමයි remain at last. Remain at last. ඔන්න ඕක තමයි අපේ sketch එක. Remaining එකෙන් 5/8 of the remaining documentary, then remained at last is the other branch. Right. Now we will move to the question. First one, they asking, express the time allocated to the educational and children's program as a fraction of broadcast. Educational and children, that means both of this. Right. What is the both of this? That is 2/7 plus here 1/3. Okay, then how to find the fraction? Just multiply the denominators. 7 into 3, 21. Just apply the 3 into 2. This is shortest method. 3 into 2, 6 plus 7 into 1, 7. So that comes as 13 upon 21. That is the first part. You have 2 marks. Then part 2, they ask, express the time allocated for the documentary program. So from the remaining 5/8, then you have to find the remaining. So how to find the remaining? So now you can see that for these two parts, 13 upon 21, from 21, what is the balance then? 21 subtracts this 13, that is 8. So 8 upon 21 is the remaining now. So from the remaining, how much? Of this 8 upon 21 multiply how much? 5 upon 8 part is for the documentary purpose. 8 cancelled. Then 5 upon 21. So here it comes 5 upon 21. හරි. දැන් ලේසියෙන්ම පුළුවන් පුතා හොයන්න. මේ දෙකේ sum of these two should be 8 upon 21. එහෙම නැත්නම් අනිත් ක්‍රමය, of the remaining 5/8 given, then of the remaining the balance is what? 3/8. Of the remaining 5/8 given, of the remaining 3/8. One method. Oh, you can see that this and this sum should be 8 upon 21. So you can directly upload here 3 upon 21. Right. Or the other method is from the 5/8 of remaining taken here, then 3/8 of remaining. Remaining is what? 8 upon 21. Then that gives us 3 upon 21. That also fine. Right. So that is done. Here you have 2 marks there. Then third one, if extra 2 hours are allocated to children programs, then documentary program. So children program is what? 1 upon 3. Then documentary program is what? 5 upon 21. So they are saying extra 2 hours for children. Extra 2 hours means the difference between children's and the documentary, the difference of the fraction. Take the difference more. Difference of these two fractions hourly, how much? Hourly wise, that is 2 hours. Okay, now subtract these two fractions. So here becomes 21. How? Just multiply by 7 both the sides. Then it comes as 7 upon 21. Subtract 5 upon 21. Then it comes as 2 upon 21. So as a fraction, 2 upon 21 equal to the 2 hours. So they ask in the total broadcasting, then just take 1 upon 21, how much? So how to take 1 upon 21 is then 2 parts, 2 hour means 1 hour. So total means such 21 parts. So the total broadcasting such 21 parts. So 21 hours. So that is having 3 marks there. Total broadcasting time 21 hours. That gives you 3 marks. So the last one, find the daily broadcast time allocated for the advertisement after the time allocated for the above 3 program. Above 3 programs වලට ගියාට පස්සේ මෙතන ඉතිරි ටික that is 3 upon 21. 21 ගෙන් parts 3ක්. මෙතන දාගන්න ලකුණු 4ක් නේ 4ක්. 2 upon what is the finally remain after the allocation of these 3 upon 21. So we have to find 3 upon 21 how many hours. Hours how much? මෙතනින් මේ තන් පුළුවන් 1 upon 21 we found 1 hour. Then 3 upon 21 means 3 hour. We see එකෙන් එකක් 1 hour නම් තුනක් 3 hours. So therefore that allocated is 3 hours. හරිනේ 1 upon 21 is 1 hour, then 3 upon 21 is 3 hour. Right, 2 marks there. Right, hands up those who got the total 10 marks for this fraction question. So those who are not okay with the fractions, right, make this chart. මේ chart එකට හුරු වෙන්න. Right, that is very important to make this chart and dealing with the chart. Right. Right, now the first question done. Question number 2. Right, in the square-shaped plot of land 14 meter in length of a side, red rose plants are grown in a semicircular portion, that is red rose. Okay, whose diameter as the side of a square, that means 14 meter diameter. Okay, right rose plants are grown in the remaining portion. Yes, white rose are grown in the remaining portion. Find the radius of the plot where red rose plants were grown. Radius of the plot. Radius means half of this diameter, that is 14. Half of 14 is the radius, that is 7 centimeter. So R equal just 14 meter divided by 2, that is 7 meter. You have 1 marks. So sometimes this marking arrangement, marking means the given marks would be varied in the actual marking. I do not have the marking scheme of this paper. Just I got the paper only. But when you see some marking scheme, if you found there somewhere here, that given marks would be varied. But for you to receive a mark, I am giving with my assumption some marks, right? Don't worry about, but the answers would be mostly okay. Maybe some mistakes, sometimes I also make some mistakes, but perfectly that the answer would be okay. Okay, fine. But for answers, no issue. But this, how many marks allocated, that would be varied to the actual marking. So don't worry. But if you have all the answers correct, no problem. Right. Find the area of the plot where the red rose plants were grown. Red rose plants were grown. Right. So that means this area they're asking semicircular part area. So how to find area equal half into 5r squared. 5 into r squared. What is the r? 7 into 7. Right. Just see 7 1 7 1 2 1 2 11. So 11 into 7 comes as 77 square meters. So that is having 2 marks there. Okay, question number 3. A fence is constructed along each border in the plot where rose plants are grown. Where rose plants are grown, find the length of that fence. ඔව් එතකොට මෙතන perimeter definition එකට ගිහින් බෑ නේද? So they are saying that the fence to be erected along the rose planted. එතකොට මේ rose plants erect කරන හැමතැනම border එකට යනවා fence එක. ඒතර මේක අපි බැලුවොත් මෙන්න මෙතනින් මෙහෙම යනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මෙහෙම border එකට යනවා මෙතනිනුත් fence එක යනවා. නේද? අර දෙක වෙන් කරනවා කියලා අපි හිතමු. Along each border එක කියලා. එහෙමද ගත්තේ ඔයාලා? Did you take in that way? Yes, actually then what happened here, the perimeter should takes directly and apart from that take this arc length. Take this arc length. Right. So just I find the arc length. Okay. The arc length where the semicircle with radius 7. Arc length plus the border, the perimeter of the square. So I will find first the arc length. So C equal half into 25R, 2 into 5 into R, R is 7 meters. Then 7, 7 cancel, 2, 1, 2, 1 cancel. That comes as 22 meters. Okay, that is the arc length. So 22, and then just to have the four-sided length, each side is 14 meter. So then you take the perimeter, then 14 meter into 4, you take 56 meter there. That is the border, the sum of all the outer length plus the arc length. What is the arc length? That is 22 meters. Right, then that gives you 78 meters. Okay, then you have 3 marks there. Okay, right, if any mistakes tell me. Right, then fourth one, as the section where red rose are planted in the rectangular shape, as the section where red rose are planted is in a rectangular shape, it is intended to remove the white rose plant from a part of 21 square meters where white rose are grown and plant red rose there as well. Okay, draw the total area proposed to grow red rose on the diagram with measurements. Right. Then as a section where red roses are planted is in a rectangular shapes, okay, it is intended to remove the white rose plant from a part of 21 square meters where white roses are grown and plant red roses there as well. Right. Draw the total area proposed. Right. So now here the area of the red rose done is 77 in the semicircle. 77 they are. Now newly added to that 77, 21 square meters from the white rose. It takes newly 21 square centimeter to that area. So then you can see that totally what is the red rose total plant area now? 98. So now they are going to construct it as a rectangular length. So as a rectangular area, so now that should be some like here, we do not know. So here 14 is one boundary, the other side should be X. But the area should be then equal to the circular semicircle area plus additionally from white rose they take 21. With that, that is 98 is the total area. So that area of the rectangle 98 and one side is 14. Then you can find out the breadth of this rectangle. So how? Just 14 into x equal 98. Then just divide by 14 both the sides. 14 cancelled. X equal 98 divided by 14. So with the check 90 divided by 14 exactly. Yes, exactly 7. So that means 7-meter breadth you have to consider. So when you draw this one, actually exactly it lies at touching this uh, semicircle, because here 7 centimeter there, so the rectangle exactly touching the uh, semicircle. So 7 meter there. Okay, so that parts you have 2 marks there. 2 marks there. The question එකක් පුතා මේ right. So they asked to draw it, so where we should draw it separately on the same figure. On the same figure, right? Where roses plant is rectangle, so it is intended to remove the white rose plant from partner where rose are grown. Right, yes. In the same diagram, in this manner, you have to take this way, right? The semicircle එක නැතුව rectangle එකක් විදිහට තමයි ඉරෙක් කරන්නේ. Right. Right. Find the length reduced from the fence if it is restricted after the above mentioned changes. Right. The fence එකේ අඩුවන දිග කොච්චරද? එතකොට මෙතන ඉඳලා මෙතෙන්ට 14 meters නේ අලුතෙන් ඇඩ් වෙන්නේ. කලින් curved length එක කීයද තිබ්බේ? Arc length. Previously the arc length was we found 22. That arc length additionally came, but now it is a straight line here to here. What is that straight line measurement? 14 meter. Previously, what was the arc length there? 22 meters. So what's the dimension saving is from 22 to 14? That is 8 meter. That means 8 meter saving there. Okay, 22 subtract 14. Fine. Okay, now we move to the next part. So that is last two questions, 2 marks. Hands up those who got the 10 marks question. පේනවනේ උදම ප්‍රේපර් එකක් මේක ආයෙ පාරක් බලන්න මොනවා හරි doubts තිබුණොත් right doubts මොනවා හරි තිබුණොත් බලා ගන්න මේ level එක තමයි පුතා O level right දැන් පේනවනේ සරලත් නැහැ අමාරුමත් නැහැ PLC එකට අඳුර 7 meters is what about those 7 meters the breadth breadth එකට වෙනම වැට අහුවෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ පුතා why දැන් ආය ෆෙන්ස් එක ගහද්දී දැන් ෆෙන්ස් එක අපි මේ අවුට් එක ගත්තානේ දැන් ෆෙන්ස් එක වදින්නේ කොහොමද රෝස් වල රයිට් අපි අර ලෙන්ත් එකට දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලාම අපි ගත්තේ මෙහෙමනේ ඒතර මෙහෙම තමයි ෆෙන්ස් එක වැදුනේ හරි එතකොට එතනදී මේ ලෙන්ත් එක තමයි 22 නේ දැන් අලුතෙන් ෆෙන්ස් එක වදින්නේ කොහොමද මේ ලෙන්ත් එක එන්නේ නැහැ ඒතර අලුත් ෆෙන්ස් එක අපි ඇන්දොත් මෙහෙම තියෙන එකේ මේක යන්නේ නැහැ මෙතනින් එන්නේ එතකොට අපි මේ වටේට අපි දිග ගත්තනේ ආය පාරක් දෙපාරක් මේ බ්‍රෙත් දෙක එකතු වෙනවද නැහැනේ බ්‍රෙත් දෙක ආය ගහන්න ඕනේ නැහැ මේ මෙහෙම ෆෙන්ස් එක ගහපුවාම මේක ඩන් එතකොට ආය මෙතන විතරයි වදින්නේ එතකොට කම්පෙයාර් කරන්න ඕනේ මේ ඩිස්ටන්ස් එකයි මෙතනින් වැදුණු මෙයයි එතකොට බ්‍රෙත් එකට ආය වෙනම දෙකක් ගහන්න නැහැ වටේකින් ඒක කවර් වෙනවා හරිද ඔස්සරා ක්ලියර්ද නැත්තම් right last decade describe trace of rectangle meters huh they asked to draw it so where should we draw hari right මොනවද අය ප්‍රශ්න පුතා නෝනි මොකද්ද ගැටලුව දැන් clear ද මේක ඒකේ අහන්නේ අර length එකට තිබුණට වඩා fence එකට කොච්චරක් වැඩි වෙනවද කියලා. හරිනේ. ඒතර අර අවසාන part එක මේක clear නැද්ද? මේකෙදි කියන්නේ red rose දැන් semicircle එකක තිබුණේ එයාව semicircle එකකින් අයින් කරලා එයාට අලුතෙන් white වලින් 21 square meters add කරනවලු. ඒතර මෙතන තිබ්බ area එකට මේකෙන් කොටසක් එනවා 21 right. එකකින් පොඩ්ඩක් හරි Roman number 3 හරි. මේක ඉස්සලා ගන්න. ඒතර මේකට අලුතින් 21ක් ආපුහාම ඔයා total area එක බැලුවා. එයා rectangle එකක් විදිහට ඉන්නත් ඕනේ. එතකොට total area එක 98. ඒතර එක boundary එකක් 14 වෙන්න ඕන කියනවා. ඒතර 14 into 7 තමයි 98 set වෙන්නේ. width එක හොයාගත්තා. ඒතර මේක ලස්සනට අතෙන්ට touch වෙන rectangle එකක්. part 3 එකේ කියන්නේ පුතා fenced along the border of plot. එතකොට මේ මල් තියෙන හැම එකේම border එක වටේට fence එකක් යන්න ඕනලු. මර වර්ග දෙකක් තියෙනවනේ. ඒ නිසායි අපි මෙතනත් border එක consider කරන්න වෙන්නේ. මේක නැතුව perimeter කතාවක් නැහැ. perimeter කිව්වනම් මැද ඉන්න බැහැනේ. perimeter නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ. හරි. මේකේ මල් එකේ border වටේට මේ මල් එකෙත් border එකට යනවා අරයාගෙත් border එකට එනවා. දෙපාරක් ෆෙන්ස් එක ඉරෙක් කරන්නේ නැහැ නේ එකම බෝඩරේ අහුණාට එකයි ස්ක්වයර් පෙරිමීටර් එකට මෙන්න මේ ආක් ලෙන්ත් එක විතරක් ඇඩ් කරේ වෙනවා හරි right so that is done question number 2 totally right 3 there Mr. Samantha deposit 200,000 rupees in a bank for 2 years and annual compound interest අන්නාවා මේ පාර මං කිව්වා reducing balance බලා ගන්න කියලා හැමෝටම reducing balance ඒ වගේම square pyramid reducing balance බලන්න හැමෝම square pyramid එක volume ගන්නට බලා ගන්න square pyramid එකක් link කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ පාර ඊට පස්සේ matrix ඒවා මේවා එනවනේ මං අවසානයේ පොඩි guessing ටිකක් කියන්න ඊට පස්සේ distance time graph එක බලා ගන්න distance time හරිනේ කොන්තර බලා ගන්න හරි distance time reducing balance, then square pyramids for the volume. Right. Mr. Samantha deposit 200,000 rupees in the bank for 2 years at an annual compound interest rate of 12%. What is the total amount he received after 2 years? Make a one shot equation apply karanna. So apply 200,000 multiply with 12% means below 100, top 112. That is the total amount by 1 year. The end of 2 years means just multiply by 100, 112. So that is the total amount after end of 2 years period. Right now you can simplify 2 zeros, 2 zeros, simplify 2 zeros, 2 zeros, simplify. Now you can multiply 20 into 112 into 112. That gives you rupees 250,880. So that gives you rupees 250,880. That is the total amount at end of 2 years. Compound interest, one shot equation practice. So if they ask the total interest from this total amount, just subtracts the loan 200,000. Just subtracts the loan. Then 50,880 is the total interest. Right. For that one, you have 3 marks there. So he keeps 10,880 rupees from that amount for his needs and the balance he invested to buy the shares from certain company as 40 rupees per shares. Right. Find the number of shares he bought. Now the invested amount, you can take that from 258,880, just keeping 10,880 with him. Now subtract here. 240,000 is the invested amount to buy the shares, each by 40 rupees. So how many shares they bought? Just 240,000 divide by the value of share is 40, 0 cancel, then 4 into 6 and here 1,000 there. So 6,000 shares they bought. You have 2 marks there. So this is the invested amount. Here so subtract this one and taken this is the invested to buy 40 each, just divide by 40. Then if he received 48,000 rupees as the annual dividend, find the dividend per share. So he has 6,000 shares. They got totally 48,000 dividend income from 6,000. Then from one shares, how much the dividend income? Just total dividend income divide by the number of shares they have, 6,000. Three zeros cancel, then rupees 8. So rupees 8 is the dividend income per share. So that is 2 marks. Right. Then the fourth one. If he gained 90,000 rupees as the capital gain by selling all the shares, find the selling price of a share. Now this is the total capital gain. You can find out from one share what is the capital gain. Then just 90,000 total gain divide by the number of shares they have sold. They had 6,000 shares. So just divide by 6,000, then it gives you 90 divided by 6, that is rupees 15. That is the capital gain by one share. Gain by one share, 15 rupees. So then what is the buying price? 40 from one share, 15 being gain. 15 being gain. So what is the selling price then? For 40, they have to add the capital gain. That was the selling price. So the selling price is, right, just the buying price is 40 plus this 15, that gives you rupees 55. So that is the selling price of a share. So that is, you have 2 marks there. Hands up those who got the 10 marks for this question. 10 marks. Okay, fine. Now we are moving to the question number 4. The teacher in charge of chess team included a team decided select 2 children randomly from a group of 3 girls and 2 boys. Yes, to test team, mark the sample space right and can be selected right. Normally remember that, right, here not given like the same boy can select it 2 times. That is normally not happened, right? If one girl, certain girl called G1 selected for the second selection, the G1 cannot take, right? Same persons cannot take as the 2 people, right? If G1 takes, G2 is the nextly available. So G1 takes, then G3, B1, B2. Okay. Group of 3 girls, then 2 boys. Right, make this simple. So 2 children can be selected. So if G2 selected means G2 not available, others are available. G3 means G3 not available, others are available. Then B1 means B1 not available, others are available. Then B2, right, just not B2. So this is the sample space. Okay. Now we have the 2 marks for the sample space, right? The following incomplete tree diagram shows the corrections or incorrections of the answers when candidate randomly answers to multiple choice questions out of 5 choices, right? And the answers is unknown in a competitive exam, right? So now you know that just may have one answer only, correct answer, right? Then, so there are words here. Encircle the మీకు ఏమైనా ప్రశ్న అండి, right? So here 2 marks they are here. Now check, encircle and write the probability that the two children selected are 2 boys or 2 girls, right? 2 boys or 2 girls. So 2 boys means BB, this case, right? And 2 girls means GG. So this case, right? This is the encircle event. The other one dealing boys, girls, or girls, boys. So this is the event encircling. How many? 3, 3, 6, and 2, 8. So 8 peoples they are out of total. Divide by the total. How much is the total? Here 5 and here 5 means middle blank, then multiply 5 by 4. That is 20. So 8 upon 20 means just 4 divided by 4, 4 2, 4 5. So 2 upon 5. Okay, that is 2 marks there. Okay, then here one correct mean other also are incorrect, right? Then 1 upon 5 means the balance is 4 upon 5. All the time sum of these two is 1. So here the second question also the same chances. So one correct answers and here others are incorrect, 4 upon 5. Okay, then here also one correct answers, 4 incorrect answers, 4 upon 5. Okay, right. So this is the tree diagram. So we have 2 marks there. Fill in the blank of the bar diagram. Find the probability that the answer given by the candidate for only one question is correct. Only one correct means, right, first question correct, second incorrect. Then first incorrect, second correct. Find the probability. Just multiply 1 upon 5 into 4 upon 5. That is first probability. And here plus 4 upon 5 into, and here 1 upon 5. Then check 4 upon 25 plus here 4 upon 25. Then here comes as 8 upon 25 as the final answer. Okay. Right. So 8 upon 25. Right. Now we are moving to the last question. See that the following incomplete histogram shows the information about the time the group of the students waited to arrive bus 4 to go home after schools. Right. Now check Puta. If 4 students stayed the bus, right, for 20 to 30 minutes using the information complete the histogram. Right. So remember that 4 students, 20 to 30 means what is the size of the class? All are 5 size. Size 5, size 5. Then 20 to 30 means size is double than the small size, twice. So 20 to 30 means 10 size, class size. Then the frequency 4 should be divided by 2 and draw the height. Remember that that is the major per point of this histogram. Then 4 divided by 2 means 2. Then 20 to 30, you take the height 2. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So height is 2. Just this is the 2 and make this histogram. Height is 2, right? So you complete that histogram. That part you have 2 marks. Then draw the frequency polygons on the completed histogram. See carefully how to draw the frequency polygon. You mark on a small class size the midpoint. Here 1, here midpoint, here midpoint, here midpoint, and here you have 2 bars there. So of the 2 bars, you just mark 2 midpoint. Here 1 midpoint, here 1 midpoint. Okay, remember that some students just mark 1 midpoint. So now you can connect these points individually, here to here, then here to here, here to here, then you come here to here, then you come there, and then you have to connect to the x-axis. Be careful and important. Right here after the 0 5, here the next class interval from the negative side, 5 by 5 running, you mark 5 negative 5 here. This is the very correct way. Then mid part of this 0 to negative 5, middle of that you connect midpoint, then connect there. Okay, then here after the 30, make mark 5, 5 by 5 running 35, and between 30 and 35 mid you mark. Between 30 and 35 mid is this one is the point. Okay, between 30 and 35 mid is that one. Okay, so this is the completed polygon. The area of this polygon is equal to the area of the histogram. That's the logic. That's why you have to take this in this way, the polygon. Right, so you have 3 marks there for polygon completing. Right, now we move to the next question. Right, Complete the following frequency distribution using the above completed histogram, right? Following frequency distribution using, right? 15 to 20, how much? They mentioned 20 to 30 given. 15 to 20, you can check 15 to 20, that height is 10. So you can complete that 10. Okay. Then using the above complete frequency distribution tree, complete the cumulative frequency curve. So you take a column cumulative frequency. How you connect? Just take here 4, then 4 plus 12, add these two. 4 plus 12, 16, 6 plus 18, that comes as 14, then 34, then 34 plus 10, 44, 44 plus 4, 48. Okay, so that's the cumulative frequency table. Now, using the above, completed the frequency distribution, right? So now, what are the coordinates of the frequency cumulative frequency curve? Here, maximum height with the maximum limit 5, 4. Here, highest range 10, 16. Here, coordinate. If you write the coordinate 5, 4. Then here coordinates 10 and 16. Then here coordinates 15 and 34. So here coordinate is 20 and 44. Here coordinate is 30 and 48. Okay, now they have mentioned here up to which point? 15, that coordinate completed. 15, 34 done. Then you have 20, 44. So 20, 44 coordinate you have to do. So you take 20, 44 coordinate. 20, 20, 44. Like this is the coordinate. Then the other coordinate is what? 30, 48. So 30, 48 means the last one. So 30 here, 48 is this one. Right. Then you have to connect right this way. Right. This is the curve. Now the nice S curve is there. Okay. So this is the full S curve. Nice S curve. Actually, this is the S curve. right මේක තමයි සාමාන්‍ය ස්කර්ව් එක cumulative frequency curve එකේ ලස්සන ස්කර්ව් එක. දැන් අපේ ළමයන් දහම ඔහොම එන්නේ නැහැ. ඔහොම සමහර ඒවා straight lines වගේ සමහර ඔහොම ගිල්ල එකපාර නැමෙනවා. මේක තමයි ලස්සනම smooth මේක තමයි පේනුම. හරි. මේක තමයි ඔරිජිනල්ම ස්කර්ව් එක cumulative frequency curve එක. ඒක වරද්දන හින්දාම මේ ටික ඇඳලා තියෙන්නේ. right. So now we completed that part. So you have completing table 2 marks, right? And here drawing this one, another 2 marks there, right? Now what they're asking to draw, find the median time, right? Median time students waited at the bus station until the bus arrived using the cumulative frequency curve. Median median is what? Q2. So how to find the Q2? So location. Q2 is 2/4 into n. So here you are not adding n plus 1 because last distribution here we just consider for 2/4 n, that is the Q2. Q1 1/4 n. Q3 3/4 n. Remember that formula. So that gives you the location of the Q1, Q2, Q3. So how to apply now? Q2 is 2/4 into n is total frequency, that is 48. The ending point you can see connected to the cumulative frequency, that is the total frequency. 4, 1, 4, 12. Okay, then 12 into 2, 24. 1 is the Q2 median. 24th. So how to take 24th by cumulative frequency curve? Just go to the cumulative frequency axis 24 and connect that to the curve, and that connecting point connected to the x-axis, that is like 10 to 15, in between 1, how much? Like 12, 13 value. So that should be 12, 13 value. What did you take? Actual answer. So Q2 What is the answer you got? 12.5. Okay, 12.5, that is fine. 12.5 answer is okay. 12.5 or 12. You can take exactly, if it lies to exactly between 10 and 15, because that curve is drawn by themselves. So everyone should take the same answer. Why? Curve is drawn. That curve is drawn. If you didn't draw, then you have to connect exactly here and here. Check, everyone's shall receive the answer like 12.5. Okay, then 12.5 minutes is the median time. So in this question, they will ask further like Q1, Q3, interquartile range, then you can find out. So how to find the Q1? By this, Q1 is 1/4 into N. N is 48. Total frequency for 1 for 12, 12th term. Then how to take just 12 and connect it to here, that is the Q1. Here Q2, Q3 is 3/4 into N. N is 48, then 36. 36 and connect to here and connect to there. Then that is Q3. Then Q3 subtract Q1 is the interquartile range. Sometimes then they ask the highest marks students to be taken. How many students? So the marks given and how many they asking. So mark given means you connect from here to the curve and connected to the y-axis to say how many students belongs to that. Okay, by the cumulative frequency curve, it is possible to ask median, the quartiles, interquartile range. In the other manner, they will ask like first 25%. 25% means 1/4, 50% means 2/4, 75% means 3/4. Sometimes quarter wise they ask, sometimes percentage wise ask, sometimes they will ask to extract most highest 10 students of this. Likewise, so check to deal with the curve. Okay, now you can send me the marks of this total paper. How much? So the final part, 2 marks there. So first paper, how much only we're done? 100 marks is scored for the model paper. 96 asat, okay. Then 92, 96, Osara 95, okay, Gina 78, no problem, enhance it, travel to 98, okay, 85 no harm, right, 87 Sanija, okay, right. So likewise, the marks given, 98 for third term test, math paper, Shavoni, well done. School term test, 98, very good, Shavoni, which is school? Okay, right. What about others? Pulonnaru Royal. Okay, Shavoni, very good. So this time I think we did a very good exercises there. Right. Okay, Pata, right. Nice to see your progress and nice to see your works. So we have the final paper too. The 59 would be the second paper of this. So this would be uploaded to the website tonight or tomorrow. So take that 59 paper, second paper of this. That is also a bit harder. And then we will take more than this time for the second paper discussion. So everyone try to do your best. So we have just few days to meet up. So in the last session, I will teach you how to manage the time, how to select the questions, how to tackle during the exam time, and how to deal the works within your allocated time periods. Right. So everyone be ready for that one. හරිද පුතා? ତර හැමෝටම එක්සෑම් වෙලාව කොහොමද මැනේජ් කරගන්නේ? කොහොමද ටයිම් එක මැනේජ් කරගන්නේ? කොහොමද පේපර් එක තුල ප්‍රශ්න තෝරගන්නේ කියන එකටත් මම පොඩි සෙෂන් එකක ඩිස්කස් කරනවා ඉදිරියේදී. ඒ නිසා ඒවටත් සහභාගී වෙන්න. එතකොට අපි තාම අපි මුණ ගැසෙන්නේ නොබෝ දිනයි. ඒ නිසා ඒ නොබෝ දිනත් හැමෝම ආසාවෙන් මුණ ගැහෙන්න. මොකද අපි යලි මුණ නොගැසීවි නේද? ඒ නිසා මේ හැමෝම මේ දවස් කීපය තුල සම්බන්ධ වෙලා හොඳට ඉගෙන ගන්න. මාත් ඇත්තටම පන්තියක් විදියට ගොඩාක් මහන්සි වුණ අවුරුද්දක් මේක. මොකද මේ පාර තමයි මෙච්චර ගොඩක් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් කරේ. මම පටන් ගත්ත මේ ඔන්ලයින් අර අපි කොරෝනා කාලෙන් පස්සේ නැවතුවට පස්සේ මං පටන් ගත්ත දෙවෙනි බෑජ් එක මේ දෙවෙනි බෑජ් එක තමයි ඔයාලා ගිය පාරට පස්සේ. හැබැයි ගිය පාරට වඩාත් මේ පාර ලොකු වැඩක් කරා. ඉතින් මේ ඔයාලත් එකෙන් හරියට බෙනිෆිට් එකක් ගන්න ඇති. අපි මේ සති දෙකක් කම්ප්ලීට් කරලා අපි ඔය ගැන කතා කරමු අවසානෙට. එහෙනම් හැමෝම 59 පේපර් එකට රෙඩි වෙන්න පුතා. ඊළඟ කාරණේ හෙට රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් එක මට කරන්න බැරි වෙනවා. මේ ඇත්තටම මට හෙට වෙඩින් එකක් තියෙනවා. මේ ක්ලාසස් නිසා මොකෝවත්ම මේ දවස්වල කරේ නැහැ. නමුත් ඒක මග හරින්න බෑ. ඒකත් යන්න වෙන්නේ රෑ 9ට විතර. එතකොට හෙට රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් එක වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් එක අපි මන්ඩේ තමයි මුණ ගැසින්නේ. මන්ඩේ ටියුස්ඩේ ඒ මගහැරන සෙෂන් එක මම කොහොම හරි දාලා කරනවා උදේක හරි. ඒකත් ඉවර කරනවා. මොකද ෂෙඩියුල් එක ගානටම ඉවර කරනවා. පේපර් 60යි මේක යන ෂෙඩියුල් එකයි. එහෙනම් අපි ආයෙ මුණ ගැහින්නේ සඳුදා රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් එකට එන අයත් එක්ක සහ පේපර් එක බදාදා තියෙනවා මේකේ 59 එක. හරිනේ? 59 එකට රෙඩි වෙන්න. ඒක බදාදා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට පොඩි දවසයි තියෙන අද සෙනසුරාදානේ හැමෝම කරන්න පුළුවන් තරමේ. දැන් අද ජවයක් ගැම්මක් එනවනේ 98 මම ගත්තා 90 ගත්තා 75 85 90 ගන්නවා කියන්නේ මේ මොඩල් පේපර් එකට. දැන් මේක මං හදපු එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඒ මට්ටමට ඔයාලා ගෙනල්ලා තියෙනවා කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම මට සතුටුයි. මගේ දායකත්වයක් බොහෝ යම් හේකින් හරි ලැබෙන්න ඇති. හරි. එහෙනම් අපි හම්බෙනවා සඳුදා රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් එකත් එක්ක බදාදා ඔව් O level paper එක easy වෙනවද කියන්න බෑ ගිනහද. easy වෙන්නේ නැහැ මේ මට්ටම තමයි. මේ මට්ටම තමයි. මේකට සෙට් වෙමු. මේට වඩා පොඩ්ඩක් සරල වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේකේ questions ටිකක් තිබුණනේ හොඳ ඒවා ටිකක් long questions තියෙනවා. ඒක තමයි විශේෂත්වය. කියවන්න ටිකක් අමාරු වෙන විදිහට එකපාර කෙටි ප්‍රශ්න නැහැ. අර දැක්කනේ ටේබල් ගහලා පේපර් එක ලොක් කරලා තියෙනවා. හරි පුතා එහෙනම් මහන්සි ගොඩක් අද උදේ ඉඳලා ක්ලාසස් එක. එහෙනම් අපි මුණ ගැහෙමු සඳුදා රිවයිස් ඇන්ඩ් රයිස් සහ බදාදා පේපර් ක්ලාස් එකත් එක්ක. එහෙනම් ජය වේවා හැමෝටම. ආයුබෝවන් සතුටින් ඉන්න. තව ටික දවසයි.